with, oh no, you can't date Steven. I said, why? And she goes, well, he's married. Secondly, she said, he can't be with just one woman. So I was like, I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna say anything. And I think like 5 minutes in, I'm like, so have you ever been married?
And that weird guy that you went on a date with came over and asked for a cigarette. It made me sick.
Brian.
Ah, and then we saw him at an AA meeting and he was going, oh, my neck hurts. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh, my neck hurts.
Yeah.
Bloody good. I'm glad.
Well, I would go through periods through our marriage of fully trusting you, never thinking twice, never. And then I would get into anxious mode and scared that you were going to leave me or cheat on me or something like that. Like, see where he says he is? Oh my gosh.
100% bollocks. That is fucking not true at all. At all. No, that I strongly disagree with that. Hi, so today's video doesn't have any reference to any of the controversy that was happening in the last couple of weeks because we filmed this a couple of weeks ago. This video, it's got the funny talk there about OnlyFans though.
I still think you should do it.
You still think I should? See, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. I thought I'm not going to do it. But now it keeps coming back.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so we are going to make a reaction to the last 2 weeks of controversy. We're shooting a video about that on Friday, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you don't agree with me, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't agree. So it's should be an interesting talk on Friday. Don't kill me.
I wonder what you're going to pull next month.
So if you signed up to the OnlyFans, there's a big announcement coming on there today. Check your email. And I'll also announce it at the end of this video. So there is going to be something on OnlyFans, but don't freak out. I see myself as lucky. We're recording. I do see myself as lucky.
You're a lucky boy.
I am. I have a look back
boy.
through my life. I'm definitely lucky.
This espresso's intense.
I made that.
Well, because I normally have it with oat milk or almond milk.
Oh, I don't have any almond milk.
So you don't even steam.
No.
It's very bitter.
No way.
But it's good. I mean,
yeah.
When's the last time you cleaned the machine?
Probably about 3 weeks ago.
You're kidding me.
No, I did.
Do you buy the tablets even?
Yeah. No, I don't buy them. They were in the drawer.
Oh my God. So you properly cleaned that machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's
because it was
incredible.
tasting horrible. Welcome to the podcast. Sorry.
Oh, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. So hit subscribe down there. Do you know there's like a load of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed? Like 75%.
No
people.
way. 75%?
75% of you.
We see you. 75%.
Not subscribed.
We see you.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hey, 75% of you. Actually, no, don't do that.
No.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
I say subscribe.
It's the new one.
That's what we say now.
Yeah. Subscribe
That's
to
what everyone's saying. Pretty soon the Gen Zs will be saying it too. Subscribe. Subscribe. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. That should be your like a short.
Yeah. Heather.
You should start making micro content.
Yes, I'm going to.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Even just like 10 seconds of like something funny.
Yeah, that is really good. Oh, the Help Helen Smash days, that really reminded me then of Help Helen Smash. That was Heather.
Did you see? Because you did see, because you commented and then I deleted it. I didn't delete it.
You did delete it with the Heather in it, yeah.
Because I thought, okay, Steven and I were talking about me like self-shooting again, old school, because now I have this whole team and it's all like a fancy camera and it looks like a TV show. And I was like, I wanted to get back to the days, some days where I would self-shoot with an iPhone and just do it myself. And Steven was sort of encouraging me to do that some days, which is good because it doesn't require a whole freaking production. It's just like me and the camera and an idea.
Yeah.
Me and the phone and an idea.
Yeah.
So I shot it. And then I posted it and then I I privated it because it was getting low engagement. And I had a feeling this could be really boring to the audience, but basically I captioned it on Instagram and I titled it on Instagram and I saved it and then I posted it to TikTok. And I had this feeling that TikTok.
Oh, yeah. These social media companies don't like each other.
Right. And so could they sort of clock that it had been through Instagram?
Yeah.
It didn't have the watermark.
No, but I feel like they hate each other. Like the TikTok, Instagram, OnlyFans, and something else. They have a huge rivalry. Like OnlyFans, you can't shout out on Instagram. or it's a whole thing.
Wait, is today going to be your announcement of you announcing that you have an OnlyFans? And it's going to be only bum stuff.
You know what?
Don't stop.
Do you know how many people have said that to me as a joke?
Stephen, I swear. I mean, look, I'm not going to judge you for whatever decision
Do you know
make.
that it's not just, doesn't have to be rude?
You're joining OnlyFans.
I thought about it.
I got to say, OnlyFans did reach out to me. And
Would you have a problem if I started an OnlyFans? But not rude.
I thought you
Not
were
rude.
joking.
No, I'm not.
Well, first of all, I have no say at this point in what you do and what you don't do. So what did you want your content to be?
I was going to ask the people that signed up. This was my plan. I was going to say if 500 people sign up, then they can say, and I'm not going to do it, whatever. They can ask whatever they want it to be. And I won't do anything weird. But the ones that are the most like that aren't weird. I don't know. I'm basically trying everything right now because I'm looking at not rude, nothing rude.
There
nothing
is no,
rude.
and like by the way, I just want to say we are not judging. I am not judging anyone that has an OnlyFans.
You look like you're judging OnlyFans.
Well, it's you.
Yeah.
It's just like because we would always joke about you. Like,
right. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
So many people joked that I was like, wait, why does everyone keep saying this? You know what I'm like? I'm like the universe is trying to tell me something.
Well, you know, I have 90% females and the 10% of guys that follow me ask me for an OnlyFans.
Right.
So.
But they want rude stuff, but I don't think women want rude stuff. Right.
What else does OnlyFans do?
Well, I don't know. But because
I don't know. I've not been on OnlyFans.
I've never been on OnlyFans.
Hold on, because OnlyFans reached out to me. Let's see what they said.
Okay.
It was a long time ago.
I remember this.
Let me just type in OnlyFans.
What do you think? If I had an OnlyFans, if I could get 500 people to sign up to OnlyFans, my plan was, because it's so dodgy thing it's such a weird like connotation, but I know you don't have to do like super rude stuff on there. But I was thinking if I got 500, if I got a certain amount of people to sign up, I would say, okay, I'll do it for a month, but not do rude stuff.
Right. Like, what would you do, though?
Well, I don't know. That whatever they wanted.
Shake your money maker.
I mean, I don't know what I would do.
Shake that ass.
You're the one that's always telling me that women aren't about women don't want pornography. Women don't want pornography. They want different things. I don't know.
Okay. First of all, we can't generalize too much.
Can't generalize.
But
lots of women do like pornography, apparently. It's a thing.
How do you know?
Because it's a thing. It's like even on like shows on Netflix, women watching porn like in like on sick like drama series.
Yeah, I know women watch porn. I'm weird. It's not that I'm like a Puritan. I just I just don't. I just never have. It's just I use my human imagination.
Right. Yeah.
Which is like insane.
But I did think, why is it so bad? Why is it such a bad thing? Why has it got such a negative connotation?
Hello, you just did a freaking insane interview about how it destroyed a marriage.
That's porn. OnlyFans isn't porn.
Yes, it is.
Most of it is.
The majority of OnlyFans is porn.
Well, I've done some research and I went on YouTube and looked at OnlyFans creators that aren't doing pornography. And they're doing interesting stuff. People, it's like another Patreon if you can treat it like that.
I just shot a sketch with Bella Thorne last month, and she makes $1 million a month on OnlyFans, and she does photos.
It blew up in the pandemic. But what I like about OnlyFans is, which as opposed to Patreon, is you can put something. Someone can ask you, for example, for a piece of music, and you can put it in a place on OnlyFans where people can pay to get the music. You can't do that on Patreon.
Right.
I love that. For a musician, that's great.
Yeah, that is cool.
You can put things behind in different boxes. You can go, there's a bit of music. there's I don't know,
Yeah.
something else. And then if people want that, they can go and get it, which I love. I love that.
But if you get it on OnlyFans, you
negative.
can get it with Steven in a thong playing whatever song it is.
Why is that funny? Maybe I would do that. I'm joking. But yeah, it's funny that you said that. It's so funny you said that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone that I say, so I'm starting again. We're separated. I'm doing stuff again. It's, it's a struggle trying to put it together. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. Everyone, for a joke, says OnlyFans. Everyone.
Who's everyone? Just
people at my meeting, people online, like people that I've talked to about this situation.
But are they joking?
They're all joking. But it just keeps being said to me. And I'm like,
okay.
okay.
Where you're like, you know what? I'm fucking making one.
Why does the universe keep putting OnlyFans in front of my face?
I mean, yeah, you should explore what it looks like. I know Chelsea Lynn had a show on OnlyFans. It wasn't porn, but it was like a sitcom based on porn actors. So like there were like very graphic sex scenes in it, but it was a comedy.
Right,
but
Chris
it was like
told me
very
about
raunchy.
He shot it. Yeah, he was shocked.
Yeah,
because there was like erect penises and stuff.
Yeah,
like I mean that's obviously not anything. Like I feel like OnlyFans is going to become a place where not just porn people. They reached out to you.
I know I can't find the email, but they said they don't do. It's not just porn.
But I like the different boxes for different things. When I found out you could do that, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
For a musician, that's great. And you can't do that on Patreon. Oh, and I love Patreon because Patreon's like Patreon's a community. Like I did my guided meditation last Friday. Did I tell you I left the chat room open? I left the Zoom open. So I finished it and I said, you know what? I'm just going to leave this room open. I left it open. They were all on there from 8:30 till 12 at night, just talking on Zoom.
Whoa!
The whole community,
just
chatting for 3 hours.
Video or no?
Yeah, Zoom. They were Zooming each other because they were all in the room. And I got a message at 12. I forgot that I left it open. We've just left someone on Patreon said we've only just left the Zoom room at 12 at night. So that's great for Patreon because Patreon's like a community of people that can get to know each other. It's amazing what's going on there. But you can't make a piece of music and say, if you want this, you can get it. Like in the old days, we used to sell an album or a single. Yeah. On OnlyFans, you can do it.
Wow.
I don't know.
No, it's smart.
Me, you know me, like if something keeps happening in my life, I feel like it's a God shot. So when it kept happening, I went online, I was like, okay, I'm going to research it. What is OnlyFans? What do people do on there? And that's when I found out about the different boxes.
Yeah, and it's not just, there's like different types of artists on there, right?
There's so much weird connotation though to say it. That's the thing that's putting me off.
That's why because they were like offering me money or something.
Did they? Yeah.
I think so, but Larry was like, don't do it. You don't want to be associated with that or whatever.
He did say that, yeah.
It's funny, I have another friend who has an OnlyFans and she was on my podcast, but I won't say which one because she was like, oh, cut that out. And I was like, but you'll get more subscribers. She's like, no, I don't want people to know. But you're on it. I'm
thinking, who is it? Is it a recent podcast?
I can't say because she doesn't want it said who it is, so I'm not going to say. All right, it's my mom. It's my mom.
That's really funny. Now my brain is whirring.
Yeah. But I was like, that's funny. But it was because she doesn't want to lose certain jobs.
I bet I know who it is.
Yeah. But I do think, I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah,
there's
it's interesting.
connotation.
There's a bad connotation to it.
Yeah.
Well, so talking about bad connotations, I realised after looking at it's funny. Do you feel like when we got such a big audience, if loads of people say something, you have to kind of go, okay, I need to look at that, and that's amazing. People don't have that in real life normally. Yeah. So a lot of people said that I shouldn't have said bad thing about the movie, and I shouldn't have said a bad thing about the movie. I didn't think I said anything bad, but I was discouraging apparently about the movie on the
Wow.
podcast. And I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I
thank you.
shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize that I was being like that, but I
Yeah.
probably was being like that.
Why do you think that is?
I think I was just jealous of you going off and doing something without me.
Oh.
A little bit, but I also thought what I said, but I think that if I really soul searched about
Yeah.
it, because I did see a lot of that, and I was like, oh my God. And I had to think, why are you doing that? It's a combination.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
genuinely, I think.
Yes,
that, but
yes. There's a part of you that thinks that, but
Yeah.
wow, well, thank you for that.
Yeah. So that was good.
What else did you read? A lot of. I saw a lot of.
Yeah.
I also forgot my kid from school. It
Yeah.
happens.
A lot of that. But I didn't give you a hard time
Oh
about
my
that.
God.
I did in real life.
In real life, you
Yeah,
were.
because I was devastated that he was
You were
stuck
so.
there, and his
you
little
were like-
face.
you
Anyway, I don't want to
called
talk about it.
He will never forget. He'll never.
I was emotional about that, and I shouldn't have taken it so seriously. I didn't realize that everyone did it. That's what I mean about the YouTube comments. Now I realize that it's a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
Yeah.
I've never had a kid before.
Right.
So yeah, sorry about that. So that was bad, and I shouldn't have said about the movie,
Tracking.
the tracking thing. No, I've stopped that. I made a video about that.
Well, but did you get the email switched so it's not your email anymore linked to my car?
I didn't get Tesla to do it, but I will. I mean, I have stopped looking. God is my witness. I've stopped looking.
But that's not enough.
No, I know. Does anyone know how to switch a Tesla? Does anyone work for Tesla? If anyone works for Tesla that knows how you can change the ownership of a car, can you please DM me or text me or email me? Because it seems to be a big issue.
You just have to switch the email over.
It's when I
my
try and do
email.
that, it says I screenshotted it and sent it to you. It says title and all this shit, the car title and all this. Because I don't know. I'm doing my best. You tried. Our business manager tried, and I'm trying.
No, because
and,
we don't have access to your email. That's why we couldn't fix it.
Okay. But anyway, that's a separate thing. But
it is crazy to like read comments and just
right. It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is weird to think that you're doing things that you don't realize.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't realize
I mean,
that.
sometimes people take things the wrong way, but then if there's an overwhelming amount,
Yeah.
normally
Yeah.
it means, okay, maybe I have to look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the big one was the Tesla, obviously, yeah. And I haven't looked since then because I was shocked by how many people said that was weird.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then I realized it's terrible for my mental health. It's terrible for you, but it doesn't do me any favors. It's terrible for you. And it is a nuts thing to do.
Yeah.
I thought it was like people did that. Like I
No,
broke
'cause
up with a girl once and she drove past my house and said
Right.
she was going to the dentist. That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. That is weird. We never tracked each other though together. No. Honest, I swear to God, I didn't even realize until that day when I thought, is he where he says he is? Oh my gosh, you can look. And that was the first time I ever looked at the location. I never even never even thought to do it. Hello, we were together nonstop. When
we
would I
were
look
together
at your
nonstop.
location?
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
it just never crossed my mind because we worked together, we lived together, and even if we didn't, I think that there was an element of trust missing, a tiny bit. I would go through periods through our marriage of fully trusting you, never thinking twice, never, and then I would get into anxious mode and scared that you were going to leave me or cheat on me or something like that. Like there was this tiny little fear, I think, that would come sporadically throughout.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And when we first got together, when we first got together, I was sort of, as I've said before, I was sort of acting out in a sex addiction-y kind of way, I think. And so when we got together, I'd sort of stopped that, but it wasn't like stop. It was like gradually
Exactly.
And I think that was messy there.
Yes.
When we first started dating.
Yeah, when we first started dating, because you were dating like multiple women, which that's what people are doing now. If you're not exclusive, then you can date multiple people. That's just.
I wasn't dating multiple people while we were together, but I was cutting those things off. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
but it's funny because my sister knew Steven before I knew Steven.
Yeah.
And so they were in the same friend group because my sister would only hang out with British people only. And so Steven made the cut. And so when I told her, because she was the one who said, come to this party. And I went there, and that's where I met Steven. And when I told her that he asked me to go for lunch, she responded with, oh, no, you can't date Steven. I said, why? And she goes, well, he's married. So that was number one. Which he was, but they were going through a divorce. And secondly, she said, he can't be with just one woman. That's what she told me.
Well,
but in your defense,
I hadn't seen my ex-wife for a year and a half. We lived in different countries.
I know. You were separated. You were going through the divorce.
Yeah.
And that was all made very clear to me. But I said to her, we're just going to lunch as friends.
Do you remember?
I said, we're just going to lunch as friends. That's it. So there's no issue with him being married or not being able to be with just one woman because we're just going to lunch as friends. And she was like, okay. So we go to lunch and I'm thinking to myself, I wonder when and if he's going to tell me that he's married.
What did you say?
So I was like, I'm just going to let it happen. I'm not going to say anything. And I think like 5 minutes in, I'm like, so have you ever been married?
Yeah, she literally said that. And I said straight away.
Yeah.
I didn't say no.
Yeah, you told me right away.
And then that weird guy that you went on a date with came over and asked for a cigarette.
That's right, because I used to smoke then.
He made me sick.
Brian.
Oh, and then we saw him at an AA meeting and he was going, oh, my neck hurts. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh, my neck hurts.
Yeah.
Bloody good. I'm glad.
Well, it's so funny because we're sitting there at this restaurant, which, by the way, closed.
Yeah.
That specific location.
That's gone?
Yeah. That was our first.
Yes.
Our actual first time we ever went out together. Yeah. That location closed. It's a chain. Le Pain Quotidien. Yeah.
Belgian food.
Yeah, but that location closed down. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
So we went there for our first date. We went there when you finished your web series, Hungry, for a celebration meal. Mm-hmm. We went there when you fed Alfie and the whole internet.
Oh my God. The
Three
birth of
big
boys.
Things. Yeah, the birth of Boybs.
The birth of Boybs.
Your first web series, Birth of Boybs, and then most importantly of all, our first ever date.
The first ever date, but then we went back after we had Alfie, and he was like 5 months old, and I was breastfeeding him and eating a salad, and Steven was like, oh, that's cute, they're both eating lunch, and like he Insta-storied it, they're both eating lunch, and I shared that story, and that was when the woman responded with, you're disgusting, he's too big for your boybs are for your husband, put your boybs away, you have no self-respect. And she misspelled boybs 3 times, and that was the birth of our clothing brand Boybs.
Were you shocked that there was so much anti-breastfeeding sentiment out there?
Yes,
because I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I just thought it was so cool. I thought it was beautiful and cool and fascinating, and just such a miracle that like the female body produces the perfect nutrients for your baby.
It's amazing.
It was just awesome. And I loved it. And I think too, I liked it because it also gives you like oxytocin or whatever.
Does it? Mm-hmm. When you breastfeed?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Why do you think I liked it so much? Get on there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like gives you feel good hormones. And stuff.
Right.
Yeah. But so many reasons why I liked it. But I was shocked. Yeah. But wait, why were we talking about that?
Because we were talking about Paler Quotidien.
Yes, but why were we talking about that?
Because you said, have you ever been married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, and you told me right away. And then the whole, like, I think she got the whole, like, you couldn't be with just one woman, which was kind of accurate because you even said yourself you had a bit of, like, a sex thing going on.
Also single, though.
Single, but, like, a little, like, addictive around it. But you had a friend, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this because now it's like, who's watching? But you had a friend, should I not? Who was like in love with you.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And
but we never were together, not once.
Wait, but did you ever lead her on?
No, I don't think so. I was shocked. When she
you
told me
think
that,
she
I was genuinely shocked.
Did you ever say like that you think she's hot or something?
No, I didn't. But that brings me back to the thing about platonic relationships.
Right.
Because I
So
thought
they
that was
are
a
a
platonic
thing.
relationship. I thought
Yes.
it was. She did not think it was.
So it's either one party wants
That's
something
weird.
more.
That's actually weird to
Because
think
Steven
that
and I were
talking.
talking. I was telling him I have platonic guy friends, and he was like, "That's not a thing, Laura. That is not
Right.
a thing."
Because you told me it wasn't a thing.
No, you told me it wasn't a thing.
Right.
But it's either like the guy or the girl. Well, you even said you had one that where the girl liked you, but you didn't like her.
Yeah.
That's happened.
Yeah.
And then that happened with that girl too,
Yeah.
where she was in love with you,
Yeah.
but you weren't in love with her.
Right.
But there is such a thing, I think, as both parties just genuinely.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's
about.
tricky,
I'm
though.
still don't
It's
know.
tricky.
I still don't know.
Yeah. It's tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky.
But anyway, she went around to like every girl and said to stay away from you.
Right.
And my sister was one of the girls that this girl went up to and basically said like, oh, you don't want to date him
Right.
because she
Yeah.
had feelings for you.
Because
But that didn't work, clearly.
It didn't work. No. It didn't work. I think that she said that because of the relation, the previous, I had a 2-girlfriend situation in London. And I told her about that, and she almost
that's why.
fell over from shock. She was
Whatever.
so upset. No, not you.
Upset?
Her.
Why would she be
like,
upset?
Now I know why. But at the time,
Oh.
I was like, that's a weird reaction to me just saying that.
Like, I didn't even know you.
It came
Why-
up in a like just in conversation. Like, have you ever blah blah blah? And I was like, oh yeah. And then she lost it, and I was like, that's weird. That's the first time I thought this is weird.
Yeah.
But she told everyone about that. I think is what happened.
Which is kind of a betrayal a bit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't everyone's business what you did.
I wondered why in that group of people, in that group of English people, like I would get on with the guys, but all the women were like,
Yep. She made sure they
yeah,
stayed away.
it was crazy.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. So you were dating all these women
Yeah, because I was single.
because you were single, and then you met me.
Yeah.
But so why me? And I'm not even saying this like in like, oh, tell me, but like I'm always curious, like what was it? Because they say, is it?
Well, I know what it was, but anyway,
Okay.
carry on. No, carry on. They say what?
Okay. They say that it's like, well, okay, I'm seeing a new thing on TikTok. That's where I get all my information is TikTok now. That's my news and my social group. And
Oh my God.
yeah. Meaning I feel like everyone's video on my For You page is my friend. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But yeah. I see on there that they say it's no longer like, oh, she's the one. It's like, I'm ready to settle down. And whoever the girl is that's in front of you when you're ready to settle down is the one.
Well, this is why I have a problem with TikTok. That
Okay.
I strongly disagree with that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
like-
never thought that. I would never think that.
Like timing, I'm sure has something to do when you're ready. Like if we met when you were 28, I mean, I would have been 16, but
Right.
so it wouldn't have worked.
Right.
So timing is a thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So like that wouldn't have worked, but like we met at the right time. So
We met at the right time, but I fell in love with you pretty much off the bat.
yeah, but why?
Well, it's just you can't stop. You can't change that. When it happens, it happens.
So you can't explain it.
No, I just remember feeling a crazy, like intense feeling. Even when we went on our first date, even to which I thought was a date, which you didn't think was a date. I told you when we went to the AA meeting, we sat together. First time we ever. I never forget. So we went to 2 meetings in the log cabin.
Yeah.
First meeting, we sat together. Second time, it was at the other side, and I was behind you, and I
Yeah.
was upset because there was a guy sitting next to you that I thought. Anyway, when we were sitting next to each other, I felt literally an electricity, an electric feeling
Yeah.
that I've never felt before.
Yeah.
Never. It was insane. It
Yeah.
was insane. So that's one reason.
Yeah.
It was literally insane.
It's like, I guess, nature's way, because I definitely felt it. And it's like nature's way of saying, like, procreate.
I think so, yeah. Because it was like... Bzzz.
You're going to make healthy babies.
Yeah, I think that maybe that is, but
and we did make healthy babies.
Yeah, look at them.
They're so healthy.
But
look at them.
Alfie's he's the most stylish kid in that. I've never seen a kid more stylish, and he does it all himself.
But they're also so cute.
They're so cute. He's got the long hair again now. Oh,
we can't cut it now.
No,
it's finally gone past his ears, so he can.
Yeah.
I deep condition it in the shower. We were having so much fun in the shower this morning. Just a great time, and I lost track of time. So when we got out, you were going to come in like 5 minutes, but I could have had him ready. But then he was like, oh, meow.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And to be honest, I like taking it. I should never be late. But I have noticed whenever I take him late, I get to walk him into the class. So
yeah. And it's cute.
Super cute.
But I'm sure Miss B will be like, again, are you just doing this because you want to come in the class?
I did today. Well, he wanted oatmeal.
Did she seem upset that he was late?
No.
I mean, there were only 3.
They're very cool in that school. Yeah. I really like them, and they all know and love Alfie. Everyone, we're walking through it. Everyone's like, "Hi, Alfie! Hi, Alfie! Hi, Alfie! Hi, Alfie!"
Are you serious?
Everyone, of course, he didn't say that to anyone. He's just
Alfie's like,
yeah, literally.
It's so funny because even like Poppy now is like, hi.
Yes, hi,
hello, hi. Bye bye, Daddy.
Yeah.
I love you, Daddy.
She said
big hug.
Big hug. I love you, Daddy.
Yeah. Or like when she's tired, she'll be like, I'm so sleepy.
I'm so sleepy. You know what Alfie never did? Hugged a cuddly toy.
No, he never pretend played.
No.
Mm-mm.
So he never had a thing that he hugged, but she was hugging a
owl. His owl.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, he still sleeps with it every night.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And if he doesn't have it, owl!
Really? Even though I thought that was done?
Oh, no. Owl's still there. He's disgusting, but he's there.
Yeah, he was disgusting when he
But
lived
Poppy,
here.
like, feeds the baby.
Yeah.
She's baby eating banana, baby eating strawberry, baby eating
That's
pepper,
crazy.
baby eating pumpkin.
I don't get it. The difference between them is...
Baby tired, shh, and she puts baby to bed. And yeah, it was like these, it's just, they're just different.
Very different.
It's just different.
Yeah.
You know, he never pretend played, but he was really good at, you know, the synthesizer and music, and like physically really athletic. And
very athletic. I'm really pleased because he sort of went off music and I was a bit upset, but now he's back on it.
His piano's amazing.
Yes.
Like he's really good. I will just hear him.
Yeah.
Which I would be really sad. I really understand if you want to bring that piano back, but they love it there. They love that piano.
I think they should have a piano, but they don't need to have that specific
Well, then you
piano.
need to find one.
I would find a different one.
Yeah.
Because that particular one sounds so
They
good.
love it, though.
Yeah.
They love it.
But I think they would like any piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't have anywhere to put that piano.
Right. I bet you do, actually.
In the living room.
Where the meditation.
I thought that. I thought it would be amazing.
Because there's a
there.
big space there.
Yeah. It would look
and
incredible there.
You went a little crazy with your studios. You've got like 5 studios.
But
now.
they all work.
Yeah, but you could move the meditation one and put the piano there.
Where would I put the meditation one then?
Oh my God, Stephen, you have a 4-bedroom house.
And if I do OnlyFans, where's that going to be?
Oh my God.
See, it's weird
where's
to say OnlyFans.
Where's your dungeon going to be?
I'm not going to do anything like that. But yeah, it's so funny you should say that, because I that's one of the, remember I said this morning I've got a million ideas kicking around in my head. That's one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
this is good.
Oh,
you were going to say the same
what?
thing to me. I've said this is good because in real life we don't sit down and talk to each other like this, like just that, and then we do here. Isn't that funny?
It's true, yeah. Because we're always because when we see each other, the kids we're kind of playing with the kids,
and that's another reason I want to do it every month at least, because it's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
To get to just talk.
We talked about the old days.
Yeah, and the new days.
And the new days.
Yeah.
Sign up to
This-
subscribe to her YouTube, Laura Clary. You know.
Yeah, I'm Laura Clary. Now this was more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was. It's only 30 though.
Oh, that's a good length.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah. Mine is
Yeah.
shorter. Yeah.
That's nice. That's a nice length. Mine used to be 20 to 30, and then I started having guests and they were longer. But
Now, what do you like best? Your solo or the guests?
I like guests because I like conversations.
Right.
And it's talking to the camera is fun, but it's not as fun as getting to talk to someone else.
Yes. See,
You
I,
know?
I struggle with the guests in that.
But you didn't struggle at all today.
No, but I struggle. No, if I don't know the person,
Yeah.
I struggle in the social bit before recording. But then the minute I start recording, it's easy.
Well, there
but
you
the
go.
bit up to it is so hard.
Yeah. Guests are fun because you get to learn, and the dynamic is always different.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
you're a social person, so it would be fun. for
I'm
you.
like Poppy.
Yeah.
Poppy's very social.
Oh, she is.
Very, very social.
Oh, my God.
It's so funny. And Alfie could not be bothered.
No.
Just stay away from me. I'm busy
He's
picking
like
out
me.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing music.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with that little piano toy.
Yes.
And he sings all the songs on there.
I need to get him a new one. I got Poppy's birthday present,
Oh, amazing.
but I haven't got Alfie's yet.
Well, he's got the fish tank.
He's got the fish
And
tank.
then let's get him like something musical.
More musical
Like
thing.
a different, could you find him a keyboard?
Yeah, I was
That's
thinking of that.
next level
Yeah.
to the one he has.
Yes.
Because he would love that.
Yeah.
And if you could do one with songs on there, you know,
Yeah. I'll look
he
into
would
that.
love that.
Yeah.
that.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's just like his dad.
Just like, and Poppy's just like me.
She is.
Yeah.
But there we go.
And I do pretend play. That's what I do now, writing sketches.
Right. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And you're like Alfie, you do music in cars.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's funny to think about.
That is
Because
funny.
his two favorite things are music and cars.
Yes.
And she does pretend play.
She loves cars, though. She loves cars.
She does.
Yeah, she's a
Vroom,
big-
vroom, beep, beep. She gets in the toy car that's not meant for actual kids. And she sits in there and her legs flop out on the sides and she goes, vroom, vroom, beep, beep. But she's not meant to be in there. You should put up a picture of her in there.
Well, I'm not posting the kids
no,
anymore.
We're not.
Um,
Very rarely.
thanks for watching, you guys. This was
It was
fun.
fun, yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe. My Patreon link's down there and my subscription link's down there. And I'm going to put your YouTube down there.
And make sure to leave a comment with all the things we did wrong in this
yes,
episode.
Yes, if I've done anything wrong. And sign up to my OnlyFans.
Oh
See you
my
later.
God.
Bye.
Wow.